Good day, everyone. I am Aleyah Hadji Omar, together with my co-reporter Hannah D. Gumapon, and today we will be discussing with you about the Bangsamoro history, relevance, and development. We'll explore their history, struggles, and significance of the Bangsamoro Organic Law, that is also known as BOL.
Before we begin, here are our learning objectives. First, to explain the historical background of the Bangsamoro people and the Bangsamoro Organic Law. Second, to appreciate the cultural diversity of the Philippines and respect the identity of the Bangsamoro people. And lastly, to illustrate the process of how the Bangsamoro Organic Law was developed and implemented.
Who are the Bangsamoro people? The Bangsamoro are the Muslim population living mostly in Mindanao, Sulu, and Palawan. They have their own languages, traditions, and governance system, which make them distinct from other groups in the Philippines. The name Bangsamoro means Moro Nation. This shows their identity as a unified community.
For hundreds of years, the Bangsamoro had their own sultanates and independent communities. When the Spanish and Americans colonized the Philippines, they resisted because they wanted to protect their way of life. Even after Philippine independence in 1946, problems like land disputes and cultural differences continued, leading to armed conflicts with the government. This long struggle slowed down development in the region.
To address these conflicts, several peace agreements were made. The Tripoli Agreement in 1976 was the first attempt at peace, followed by the final peace agreement in 1996, which created the ARMM or Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. However, issues remained. The most important step came in 2014 with the Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro, which paved the way for the Bangsamoro Organic Law.
In 2018, the Philippine Congress passed the Bangsamoro Organic Law, and President Rodrigo Duterte signed it on July 26. In a 2019 plebiscite, the people approved the law which officially created the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or BARM, replacing the old ARM. This marked a new chapter for the Bangsamoro people.
Why the BOL matters? The BOL is very important because it recognizes the unique identity of the Bangsamoro people. It gives them self-governance while still being part of the Philippines. BARMM now has its own parliament and decision-making powers. With greater control, they can focus on improving the economy, infrastructure, education, and healthcare. Most importantly, it promotes peace and unity in Mindanao.
To implement the Bangsamoro Organic Law, the Bangsamoro Transition Authority, or BTA, was created. This group included former rebels, government officials, and members of civil society working together to build the new BARM government. International organizations also gave support through peace building, development projects, and training programs to make sure the new government is successful.
Since then, progress has been made. Institutions are stronger, the government is more inclusive, and peace programs continue. But there are still challenges such as ensuring fair governance, uniting different groups, addressing poverty, and sustaining long-term peace. The transition takes time, but it is a step toward a lasting stability.
The Bangsamoro experience matters for the entire Philippines. It shows us that peace is possible when there is dialogue, respect, and recognition of cultural diversity. The Bangsamoro Organic Law is a reminder that even with differences, we can remain united as one nation.
To summarize the journey, we can look at this timeline. It begins with the pre-colonial Bangsamoro sultanates, followed by the Spanish and American colonization, then post-independence conflicts. Over time, peace agreements were signed, which led to the passing of the Bangsamoro Organic Law in 2018, the creation BARM in 2019, and the ongoing efforts toward progress and peace today.
In conclusion, the history of the Bangsamoro is a story of resilience and determination. The Bangsamoro Organic Law is a milestone that recognizes the rights and promotes peace, unity, and development, not only for Mindanao, but for the whole Philippines. By supporting the Bangsamoro Organic Law, we are also supporting a more united and peaceful nation.
Now to end our report, here's a reflection question. Do you know how can respecting cultural diversity help us build peace in the Philippines? Let us know what is your answer by commenting below. Thank you for listening, and we hope this inspires everyone to think about the importance of diversity and unity in our country.